Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've been so bored at home. I've been watching till I feel like I'm regretting like my life. Am I normal? That's what I've been thinking. So I decided, since I've been idle and I have no content, like all my stay is indoors, just indoors. Like, guys, don't you see that's so boring? So I decided, since I've been watching a lot and my content could come from watching, I decided that I'll be reviewing movies. And today, guys, I've been so idle since I stopped going to school. I stopped going to work. Nothing. My work has been online and I haven't attended it for the longest time, and I think I'll need to restart. So it's taken me like, it takes all my mind, like all my brain. It drains me. That's what I mean. So I can't do it again. So I've been so idle till. Have you ever felt idle, that your life starts being full of regrets? My life now is like full of regrets. Being idle to me is a sign of being lazy. So I've been watching a lot, watching a lot, and I decided, if I can watch like all this time, I really watch. If I can watch all this time, why not put my content on what I do? Like, this is my hobby, and your content should be what you like. Is it? I think you know. So before we start, guys, please like, subscribe, share this video, and tell me what you want me to do something else now. So today, the first movie I'll be reviewing is Just Like Heaven. Yes. This is one of my very recent favorite movies, Just Like Heaven. So according to what I remember, since I don't know the main actors' names, so I'm going to say I don't know their real names, but I know their acting names. So Just Like Heaven. Be ready. Get your ice cream, get your coffee, get some popcorns. It's a Netflix review. This video, first, it's not sponsored by Netflix or what. It's just an interest, and I feel like I need to share. I hope you enjoy, because I'm here for it, for this, forever. Guys, I just love watching. So there is this guy called David. Now the movie starts with a lady called Elizabeth. She's a busy doctor, very busy, that she forgets to go home. You know, when you rent a house and you don't spend all your time there in that house, people would think that maybe you've moved out, but here people know. You know, these apartments, when you book and it's furnished. I hope it's furnished. It's furnished, it has everything, it has what. So some people book apartments and it's not furnished, but you have your things, your very many things. And maybe when you're going to another country, or to, let's say, up country, you rent the house for some months or something like that. I know, if you know, you know. So there is this guy, this lady, Elizabeth, as I said, she was a doctor. She was working so hard in the hospital, that all the people knew that she was workaholic, or I think, yes, she was so the friends knew that this woman was so hardworking. Now the boss knew she had spent 23 hours working. So he gave her a promotion to, I don't know what it was, but she was given a promotion to maybe a head doctor or something, and she was told to go home and rest. The sister to Elizabeth called Elizabeth and told her that since she's been busy, she'll be hooking up with, she would be calling her friend's friend to come to her house for dinner, and Elizabeth was to also come because this was like a blind date. Yes, it was a blind date. So this blind date was to happen in Elizabeth's sister's house. But when Elizabeth was going home, she found another doctor. The doctor told her that they need her urgently. So Elizabeth went and did what she was going to do with the doctor, then she left. While she was leaving, she called her sister and told her sister that she was late, but she was on her way for the dinner. So the sister was so excited. They didn't show, but I think the sister was excited. Elizabeth was also excited that she didn't see what was happening. Like, said that she forgot she was driving, or I don't know if she was not excited, she was confused maybe, but she didn't see like the lights. You know, when you're crossing, the car is going this way and another car is coming. So a very big, you know, these big trucks just hit her car and there was an accident. So Elizabeth was laid to hospital since then, and it was 3 months she was in life support machine. So the sister was always visiting. The sister had 2 daughters, a bit bigger daughter, and a small one was like 3 years, and the other one was like 5 years. So Elizabeth's spirit started hovering. So Elizabeth's spirit went to her house, to her apartment. So as I have told you, it was like 3 months since Elizabeth was in a coma and no one was living in her house. So the sister didn't know what to do. And there was this guy who was looking for a house. He was around there. Then he got a house, but it wasn't what he wanted. Like, you know, as I said, the furnished apartments. The chairs were not pleasing to him. That's according to him. The bed, the sitting room, everything was not appearing to him like he wanted. So the guy went outside, and as he was looking for another apartment, a piece of paper just kept slapping his face. He threw it, it slapped again, he threw it slapped again, he threw it. So he decided to read the paper. He took the paper and started reading. He saw that there was apartments that were being rented. There was an apartment that was being rented the opposite side where he was looking. So he went to the house. He found the apartment was beautiful. Like, you know, the big window and the scene, just how it looked, it was beautiful. The chairs were what he liked, like they weren't sinking. So he wanted those chairs. He liked the house. So he was so happy. Like, he had, I think, was that an agent or a secretary? I don't know, but I think it was like these people who help you look for a house. So the guy got the house. He was so excited. His bad behavior of drinking. He wasn't eating. He left the house dirty because of course he's a bachelor, he's living alone. Maybe he has stress, you see, like maybe he has his personal stress. Now he wanted a place where he could just stay alone and be free. So he was drinking. leaving glasses everywhere, where he drank, I don't know if he smoked, where he smoked, where he drank. He always left things everywhere. So Elizabeth's spirit came back to the house, and I don't know if this person was, there are those people who are chosen, like you will be chosen to see some things and some people can't see some things. So this guy who had booked the apartment, his name is David, was there in that house. So Elizabeth was like, why are you in my house? So Elizabeth came in and she found him and she started scolding him like, why are you in my house? This is my house. I bought this house, blah, blah, blah. So this guy was like, oh gosh, don't tell me this is another scam. Like, how could we rent this house? There could be other 5 people who have rented the same house, just like I've seen only you. You are the first one to be in this house. So Elizabeth was always scolding. She asked him, why are you leaving my tables dirty? Don't you know the meaning of a table mat? She was just disgusted with how this guy was living in his house. Like, she wanted the house to be organized. So she went away, like she disappears. She passes through the walls. She's a ghost. As I've said, she's a ghost. So she passes through walls, she goes, she looks for things, she goes away. So this guy feels like maybe he's drunk and he's hallucinating. So he feels like, oh, am I dreaming or am I hallucinating? So he just tries to relax and live at the moment. So the next time the girl comes again and she's scolding, why is my bed dirty? Why is my table dirty? Why aren't you using a table mat? What is wrong with you? Why is my house dirty? So this guy is again terrified, but this time round is not like very drunk. So he's like, why are you always here? Like, who gave you the keys? Because this guy went and changed the door locks and everything. Why are you here in my house? What are you doing? Who gave you the keys? The girl is like, this is my house, blah 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 blah. So the girl goes away again. The third time the girl comes and she's like, I'm going to call the police because how are you in my house? This is my house. What are you doing in? So when she goes to touch the phone so that she can call 911, she can't touch anything. So she couldn't call the police because she couldn't touch anything. So she realized she's nobody. She's a nobody. She's a ghost. So she decides that she wants to find out who she is, because this guy, David, doesn't know anything about her and why she keeps appearing in his house. And Elizabeth doesn't know anything about herself too. She doesn't know what she was doing before she doesn't know anything about herself. She just knows she's a doctor. She's Elizabeth. She doesn't even know she's a doctor. So Elizabeth asks the guy to help him. The guy decides that he isn't going to help him because he doesn't know him and he doesn't know why she keeps appearing and why she can't touch things. Like, he's confused. So the guy decides to go to the club to enjoy himself because the house is crazy. Like, he can't keep up with the ghosts. So the guy went to the club. When she was going to drink with his friends, he was a loner because I don't know if he's stressed or something. So when the guy went to drink with his friends, Elizabeth appears and she tells him that you're not going to drink, you're going to help me. But the guy's like, no, wait and see, you can't tell me what to do, I'm going to drink if I want. So the guy touches the glass and he wants to drink, but Elizabeth gets into him and she makes him do crazy things. Like, when he wants to put the glass in his mouth, Elizabeth beats it and it goes away. I don't know. Like, there was a struggle between his body and Elizabeth's body. So the guy decides that he is going to help her because he's tired of the the bullying. Yes, I think that's the right word. He's tired of being bullied about, and he just doesn't want anything to do with this girl. So the guy decides to help him. So the girl gives instructions, and the guy does what he's instructed to do, like finding. Tells him to find some things in her house, like different addresses, so they can go and search for who is Elizabeth. So the guy finds different addresses. They go to different places to find the people. So the first place they visit is a hotel. Then there is this guy who wants to serve him, but Elizabeth doesn't know anyone. Like, Elizabeth keeps following him like she's his shadow. So she keeps following him everywhere. So Elizabeth is there, and the guy talks. When Elizabeth tells him something, he repeats after Elizabeth. So this guy who was coming to serve him gets a heart attack or something and just falls down, and I don't know if he dies or what. So Elizabeth, since she was a doctor, she remembered she was a doctor, helps David, makes David to help the guy. So they do an operation to this guy, and they just make him breathe again. After that, they call the ambulance. So, in this whole situation of David helping the guy, they named the hospital, and Elizabeth remembered. So this Elizabeth asks David, I know that place. He tells David, I know that place, I know that hospital. Can we go there and ask if I was a doctor there? Because I remembered I was a doctor. So David does what he's told. They went to the hospital. I don't know why these kids are making noise. They went to the hospital and asked about Elizabeth. To their shock, Elizabeth was in a coma in a bed. So this guy knows that he went and sees Elizabeth. They ask him who he was, and he says he was his boyfriend. So these guys don't remember Elizabeth having a boyfriend, so it was confusing. So the guy went to the ward and found Elizabeth there sleeping. So he tells Elizabeth, what can we do to help you, since he wants her up? So after Elizabeth recovered, she went back to her apartment, and she was just surprised that it seemed like it was being appeared by someone. When she asked the sister was like, oh, we only rented it for some few months because we didn't know if you were coming back here and we needed the money so badly. So after some time, Elizabeth went, like, she said she'll be okay, so the sister left. So she went on the rooftop, someone owned the rooftop, she owned the rooftop. So going up on the rooftop, when your house, the rooftop is yours. Going up on the rooftop, she finds it's a garden full of beautiful flowers. Who does that? It was just full of beautiful, every colored flowers. And on looking forward, she saw David. David was there, and she told him, who gave you the keys to my house? Why did you come to my house? So David told her that, you remember you told me when I want the keys, I should get them from the fire point. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So they talked. And David was like, I'm leaving because you don't remember me. So he was leaving when Elizabeth called him back. And on touching each other's hands, Elizabeth remembered everything. She remembered when she harassed him in the club. Everything when they went to the garden, when they slept on the same bed all night. Everything when he was leaving the tables dirty, so he remembered. And they kissed. And after the kissing, The wedding was done on the rooftop with all those flowers. Oh, it was so beautiful. So that's the end of my video, guys. If you think you like the movie, you can watch. If you haven't gotten everything, it was just like a review, like just a small part of the movie. And if you like the movie, you can go and watch. It's called Just Like Heaven. I put it on my heading. And guys, goodbye. Don't forget to watch this video, subscribe, like, share with a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. And guys, I'll be here producing more reviews. Is it a review or what? It is what it is. So guys, thank you for watching. Bye bye.